In life, there are only a few very special opportunities for most of us. Some have none, some have more than others. But for me, this, working here on Battery Park City, was one of the most important and interesting projects of my career. I don't think we broke any new barriers as much as we explored some interesting circumstances. It starts out where I'm interviewed by Pelly, and then I'm accepted as the landscape architect for this project. And Pelly had won a competition. After I had been selected and Pelly had won, he informed us both that we were to work with artists. And we fully agreed. We said, of course, we always work with artists. We like it very much. He said, no, I don't think you quite understand me. It's not that I want you to find places for artists and then select the artist. They are to be co-equal members of the design team. Well, this was not only a bit of a shock to both of us, because when you think about it, artists and landscape architects really have different sensibilities. The artists that were chosen were two sculptors, Sia Amajani and Scott Burton. And they weren't so much chosen because of the particular design, from what we heard afterwards, more because the committee thought that they would be good to work with. And it turned out that they were absolutely right. As you see, as we walked through the different spaces, there was a series of 3 zones. One was the plaza itself, right on the waterfront. The next was an intermediate garden, which we'll go to. And this, the southern garden, or oval, is the last space, and it's more or less a retreat. It's an oval in form, and it's a colonnade, a walkway that's straddled by cherry trees. The intermediate garden was really, as I said, a transitional space, more geometric, and has small spaces for tables and chairs, and it's, again, somewhat more passive, but it's exposed to the water. This space is totally enclosed, both by the cherries and just by the nature of its location. But being a passive space, it was mainly meant for seating and sitting. And we came to the authority with a plan that showed benches. And these benches were designed. In this case, it was designed by Scott Burton, whose work was known for his design of seating as sculpture, or sculpture as seating. And you'll see more of that also in the plaza.